A 16th place finish in the Premier League this time last year meant it was mission accomplished for Sean Dyche's Clarets, who comfortably retained their top-flight status for the first time since the 1970s. The backbone for that achievement had been impressive home form. The buzzword moving forwards was improvement. The results would be nothing short of spectacular. This is the story of how Burnley Football Club took flight and brought European football back to the town for the first time in 50 years. As ever, the squad undertook a summer facelift, with high-profile departures including George Boyd, Michael Kightly, Tendai Darikwa, Andre Gray and, in a club record move, Michael Keane to Everton. Kevin Long signed a new long-term deal, while club legend Michael Duff had a new job, having been promoted to under-23 head coach from his previous role with the youth team. Entering the fray were attack-minded Leeds United defender Charlie Taylor, Stoke stalwarts Jonathan Walters and Phil Bardsley, and, for a second spell at Turf Moor, midfield dynamo Jack Cork. The latter named trio would immediately provide more Premier League appearances than the entire squad combined. Adam Legzdins bolstered the goalkeeping department on the eve of the season, and it was all systems go for arguably the toughest start anyone could have imagined. The fixture gremlins threw a series of challenging away games at Burnley from the start, none more so than an opening day visit to reigning champions Chelsea, on an afternoon that immediately buried the away day hoodoo and made the world sit up and take notice.
Cahill just coming away from centre-back, encouraged to come forward somewhat, but Burnley nicked it. Oh, and Defoe was caught here. It's red card. Cahill's off. He's caught Defoe with a shocker. Oh, you feel for Gary Cahill. I don't think he meant it. Here's Lowton in space. Can he deliver the right cross here, Lowton? Looking to angle it in there for Vokes. Touches it on, and it's there. Yes! Burnley lead. Sam Vokes has got it. In off the post. The Clarets lead at Stamford Bridge. Worked it well, Burnley, trying to help it on towards Ward. He'll break into the box here, Stephen Ward. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal from Stephen Ward! Champions Chelsea 0, Burnley 2. And Stephen Ward has got a goal of the season contender on the opening day. Here's Brady to deliver. Goes, sure, I'd have just won that in the middle and take your chances. Here's Defoe. Can he line up a ball here? Swung it towards the back post. And a one! Oh, it's three! Oh, it's three! And it's Sam Vokes with the third! It's the story of the opening day. Here's Willian. Willian to get a cross in. Dangerous one. Big chance in there. They've got one back. It's Morata on his debut. Great ball in. Morata won it. There's a couple of rash challenges there. He's off. He's off. Fabregas is gone. Whoa! Sent off. Second yellow. Morata to flick on. Louise. Oh, he's going to go back. It's 3-2. The flick on that Louise makes. And with 2.5 minutes remain, Chelsea are back in this. Willian in space, hooks a ball in towards the back post. Burnley put it half away. Alonso blocked. Burnley haven't got it properly away. They have now. Surely that's the points into the Chelsea half. We've made the additional 30. What a win for Burnley on the opening day. What a story. Burnley have pulled off a miracle win.
It's rare that you come to these clubs and you're 3-0 up. We've had some big results at times, but rare to be 3-0 up at half-time. And even at the end now, I gave our fans a little bit because I am human. This means a lot to me. It means a lot to the team.
An opening home defeat to West Bromwich Albion proved merely a blip before normal service was resumed with a now customary victory over Blackburn Rovers in the EFL Cup.
Brady to put the ball in, looking for Walters. Chance for Cork! And Burnley lead. Jack Cork's got it. Well, he's gone and scored at Ewood Park. Ball into the middle to find Brady. Brady to take it on. Yeah! Oh, what a finish from Robbie Brady. 2-0 Burnley. Complete control of the game. What a finish.
A notable debutant at Ewood Park was record signing Chris Wood, who duly announced his arrival in sensational fashion at Wembley Stadium just 4 days later.
Swung in towards the near post and flicked on. Dangerous one. Bellingham got it away. Big chance in there. Blocked initially and in. Spurs have forced it home. It's Dele Alli. Burnley couldn't get the corner away. Has it found a way through to one? It has! Oh, Burnley have equalised! Record signing Chris Wood in injury time. Oh, what a debut! And Chris Wood has got it.
It's nice to always get off the mark at a new club. Thankfully, it hasn't taken a long time. But it's extra special because we've got a good point away from home, and a point I think the lads deserved after the fighting spirit we showed.
The strike force was added to again on deadline day, with Bermudan striker Nahki Wells completing his move across the Pennines from Huddersfield Town, although injury would delay his Premier League bow. But it was Wood who continued to blaze a trail, this time grabbing a goal on his home debut to sink Crystal Palace.
Lee Chung-young, poor ball, give it away, big chance here for Burnley. What a start! Terrible ball from the South Korean. Chris Wood, what a start to his Turf Moor career. Burnley 1, Palace 0.
The day was, however, marred by a shoulder injury to club captain Tom Heaton, which thrust Nick Pope firmly into the spotlight.
Burnley will be concerned here. Tom Heaton's hurt himself as he's collected that. Had to go overboard. He's always dangerous for keepers, and he's fallen on his left shoulder here, and this is a problem. Tom Heaton just being helped off. It's a Premier League debut for Nick Pope.
Pope's rise to prominence would become one of the stories of the season, but from his very first game, it was clear that Burnley were in safe hands.
Might still fall for Benteke in there. Through the middle, Benteke. Oh, what a save from Nick Pope to deny one of the best strikers in the Premier League.
Something like I wanted to do when I came to Burnley, obviously from Charlton, to sign and hopefully get Premier League games. So to make my first one's a massive achievement for me personally.
Meanwhile, with Wood another instant hit at Turf Moor, the old guard were not about to be upstaged. And on another big platform at Anfield, Scott Arfield again came up with a timely reminder of his goal-scoring prowess to earn an eye-catching point.
Long ball forward looking for Brady. Alexander-Arnold beaten to it by Brady. Can Wood win the next ball? Tries to hook it on, chance here for Arfield. 1-0 Burnley! Scott Arfield with the goal! On his right foot, cool finish into the corner. And on 26 minutes, Burnley have got the lead. Chance to lift one over the top, looking for Salah on the run. He's so dangerous in those positions. Salah with a chance. 1-1. Salah scored. The lead lasted no more than 3 minutes. And Mohamed Salah has equalised for Liverpool.
In a reversal of fortunes, it was the Clarets' home form in the early weeks that was proving a minor irritation, with Leeds ending their interest in the EFL Cup, and then Wells's old club Huddersfield Town showing more Yorkshire grit to earn a point. And as an eventful month ended, there was a fourth addition to the goalkeeping ranks, as free agent and former Manchester United stopper Anders Lindegaard joined until the end of the season. Back on the road, the Clarets were cruising, and on a quick return to Merseyside, one of the passing moves of the season earned widespread plaudits, and another 3 points.
Looking for Wood in the middle, Wood to try and win the head, it's gone backwards. Here's Jeff Hendrick, on for Arfield. Arfield looking to tease his man if he can. Finds Ward again. Ball inside, it's nice for Hendrick. Can he finish it? Can he finish it? Yes! Jeff Hendrick! Oh, what a goal! What a team goal that is! And Jeff Hendrick's got his first of the season. And Burnley have got the lead at Goodison Park on 21 minutes. A really well-crafted goal. Everton 0, Burnley 1.
As Nick Pope delivered good news by signing a new long-term deal, West Ham became the latest team to frustrate Sean Dyche's men at Turf Moor, on occasion quite literally trying to knock the Clarets, and in particular captain Ben Mee, out of their stride.
Again work for Burnley here, Antonio's going to get there. Touches it past Pope and should score. Antonio has. Burnley caught out the long ball at the back. And Mikel Antonio on 19 minutes. Got in between Ben Mee and Nick Pope. Nicked it past the keeper. Carroll is pumped up here and running towards. Oh, he's got to go! He's jumped into his man! Stupidity from Andy Carroll. He's on his way. That was just stupid.
But that man Wood struck late with a hammer blow to keep the points tally ticking over nicely.
Gunson looking to take on Cresswell. Can he get across it? He can. It's a great ball. And a goal! It's Chris Wood! Burnley a level. What a ball in from Goodmanson. Chris Wood was there. He heads home, Burnley a level. The pressure's paid off. Chris Wood with it.
7th place Burnley put their proud unbeaten run on the line at Manchester City, but, like almost everyone else, they found their hosts just too good on the day.
Here's David Silva looking to find De Bruyne. Big chance for De Bruyne. What a save from Nick Pope. Can he fall on this here? He's hit his man. It's a penalty.
No!
Penalty given. Pope's caught his man.
I'm not sure about that.
We'd have to have another look. Burnley not happy. Aguero equals the Man City scoring record. Corner on that far side, swung right in there to win the header, and it's in. Nicolas Otamendi to extend the lead. Defoe couldn't keep it out on the line, and from the corner, City have made it 2-0. Here's De Bruyne. Burnley don't want to cave in now. Sane's in space. Sane's got a chance to seal the game here. That's done. 3-0. 2 goals in a minute, and Sane has sealed the points.
But a strong jaw has been a hallmark of the Dyche era, and as the manager celebrated 5 eventful years at the helm, newly promoted Newcastle succumbed to a late knockout blow.
Here's Court, finds Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson take his man on, inside for Court, saved by Elliott. Gudmundsson to get it back in there, chance for Vendrick, big goal for the Clarets. The keeper made a good save from Court, but Gudmundsson had the presence of mind to look deeper and find Jeff Hendrick.
Sam Vokes just loves heading back to old stamping ground Southampton, and with the St Mary's clash seemingly heading for a stalemate, the Welshman needed no introduction to score for the 3rd time in 4 visits with a dramatic late winner.
Sam Vokes has got it! His 5th goal against Southampton. He loves playing against the city of his birth. It's a massive goal.
Midfielder Jack Cork was rewarded for his fabulous start to life back at Turf Moor with an international cap, becoming the 27th Burnley player to receive full England recognition as he made his 3 Lions debut against Germany at Wembley Stadium. And back on domestic duty a week later, Swansea should have known better than to leave their former captain unmarked, as the Clarets celebrated a hat-trick of top-flight victories for the first time since January 1975.
We'll break here for Cork. Oh, nice touch to get away from his man. Driving forward, he's got an overlap with Brady. Hooks it on here for Barnes. Barnes wide for Brady, who's in the middle. Swung into us, Cork! Yeah! Oh, what a super goal for Burnley!
Yes,
and how great that Jack Cork's got a goal. Here's Hendrick. Hendrick picks out Barnes, he's onside, can he finish? Ashley Barnes! First of the season! And what a finish that is! Daylight for the Clarets!
A Premier League season wouldn't be the same without a controversial late Arsenal winner, this time from a hotly disputed penalty.
Penalty's been given. Injury time once more. There's pushing and shoving in there. Looks like it's been given against Tarkowski. Shake of the head. It's going to happen to Burnley again, is it here? He may go down the middle here, Sanchez. Come on, Nick Pope. Sanchez against Pope and scores. Arsenal have won it at the death again.
And disappointment was well and truly buried as Burnley returned to the south coast to go 6th with a well-deserved win at Bournemouth.
Ward on in turn for Brady. Nice touch inside to find Court. Really good flick. Court to drive forward here. He has got Brady available left-hand side. Brady looking to tease Francis. Come inside nicely. Got a deflection. Yes! Burnley lead. It's Chris Wood with the touch. Good ball in from Brady. Ricocheted off a leg or 2. And there was Chris Wood. As he got support here, Hendrick. Just helps it on for Cork. Cork on nicely for Gudmundsson. Always a willing runner, Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Looks to touch it inside nicely for Brady. Brady looking to take his man on, trying to get a shot away. Yes! Oh, what a finish from Robbie Brady. His first of the season in the Premier League. And what a corker with his right foot.
The below-par Clarets suffered a rare defeat on the road at Leicester in a game further overshadowed by a knee injury sustained by Robbie Brady, which would rule the in-form winger out for the remainder of the season. But Burnley hit straight back through Scott Arfield's winner against Watford, and that led to the tantalising prospect of the Clarets knowing victory over Stoke 4 days later would see Christmas come early. Charlie Taylor got the present of a Premier League debut, but it was Ashley Barnes playing the role of Santa as the newly christened town of Proudsville incredibly shot up to 4th place in the Premier League table.
Court looks to dink a ball in for Barnes. Was he being held? Touch on here.
Barnes
finisher! Yes, he can! What a finish from Ashley Barnes! 2 minutes left. Are they going forward? Burnley have gone 4th in the Premier League.
It's what we work hard for on the training field, and lucky enough today's paid off.
4th in the Premier League, how good does that sound?
Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? But look, we'll go and enjoy it tonight, and tomorrow we get back on the training field and work hard, you know.
No, No, I'm saying I'm proud of it. What story do you want? I'll tell you whatever. I'm in a good mood, so whatever story you want, you can write the story. I'm very proud. I'm super proud. Proud of the proudest man in Proudsville. I'm proud, but what I'm saying is I'm proud of all of it.
What followed was as unexpected as it was surprising, as pride was dented with Burnley failing to taste success again in 11 league games, starting with a tame goalless draw at Brighton.
Can Tarkowski get back? Murray trying to take it down, goes down under pressure from Tarkowski, given it. He's given a penalty against James Tarkowski. No, not enough for me. Murray, I think, knew what he was doing there. Murray against Pope, and blasted over. Dare I say it? Justice. Here's Goodmanson. He'll come inside now and deliver a cross, I think. He can lead it towards the far post. He's found Hendrick. Chance for Burnley. Might still fall in there. Oh, he's saved by the keeper. Second attempt. Yeah! Scored. It's offside flag against Chris Wood.
But following a chastening defeat at home to Spurs, Boxing Day provided one of the season's undoubted highlights.
Here's Goodmanson towards the back post. Burnley can't win the header. Might still fall for the clearance in there. And Burnley have scored. Who's got the last touch? Ashley Barnes with it. Inside 3 minutes, Burnley have the lead at Old Trafford. I fancy Defoe to hit this. Defoe does hit it. Hits it well! Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal from Stephen Defoe! It's a free kick to die for! Oh, top class! Burnley are 2 up. Young to get a ball in, it's dangerous. Flicked on and in. They've got a goal back. Lingard's got it on 53 minutes. Look to backheel in a crowded box. Mata to deliver, swings it in there. It's flicked on. Burnley have got it half away. Can't clear it yet. Still bouncing around in there. Back to Erling. It's an equaliser, and Lingard's got it. First minute of time added on. Felt on with his right foot from the free kick, and he smashed it home. That's 5 minutes. There'll be another 30 seconds for the United goal.
No, he's blowing up.
He's blowing. Hasn't added 30 seconds. Big point for Burnley. So close to all 3. But it's finished 2-2 here.
To score a goal on this stage past a goalkeeper like David De Gea from that distance, that must be a special moment for you.
It is. But you only look like it after. Just like for me at that time, it was like any other goal. I don't score a lot of goals. So I'm always happy to score a goal.
From the sublime to the ridiculous, as Burnley's year ended with their long wait for a penalty continuing, following this incident at Huddersfield.
Chance for Hendrick here.
Oh, he's out penalty.
Has to be.
It is.
Lossell caught Hendrick. He's not giving it, he's giving goal kick. Looks a clear penalty to me. It's nailed on. Paul Tierney, what are you doing there? Good afternoon and welcome to Turf Moor. Happy New Year to all Clarets player listeners. It's Burnley against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Looks to get the cross in early. It's got a deflection, might help Liverpool. Mane with a shot, into the goal. On the turn, finished left foot, past Nick Pope. And Liverpool have got the opener. Going to the byline, looking to get a ball, and it has got a deflection. Burnley to try and win it. It's an equaliser. Burnley are level. Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Great flick on. Johan Berg Gudmundsson. His first of the season. Everybody back for Burnley. Oxlade-Chamberlain to dink one in. It's a good delivery. Lovren's found space. Heads it down. Is he going in? It is. Liverpool have got a winner in the 4th minute of additional time. Klavan with a header. Oh, I think Klavan's offside. Agony in injury time for Burnley.
The New Year toast was to James Tarkowski, who signed a new long-term deal with the Clarets after effortlessly stepping up to become a key member of the side. On the pitch, the fizz went a little flat, with top scorer Chris Wood injured, and after FA Cup hopes were extinguished for another year and another fruitless trip to the Etihad Stadium, Crystal Palace and Manchester United made it 3 defeats on the spin for the Clarets. Good news came in the form of 2 new wing wizards, with GK Nkudu arriving on loan from Spurs and Aaron Lennon making a permanent move from Everton. And that was swiftly followed by the big news that Sean Dyche and his backroom team signed new long-term deals to provide welcome stability at a crucial juncture. What followed was another show of that typical Dyche-style resilience on deadline day night at Newcastle, when Lennon made his bow and fellow sub Sam Vokes again timed his arrival to perfection.
Joselu with it. A save by Nick Pope to his left-hand side. He's making a real name for himself in the Premier League. Good delivery from Kennedy, right into the mix, header and targeting in. Lascelles with the header on 65 minutes. Cork to deliver, swings it in, it's right in there, header one and touched on, and Burnley scored, they have! It's Sam Vokes! Equaliser for the Clarets! The keeper got a touch, pushed it onto the underside of the bar. Burnley 1, Newcastle United 1.
February brought a blow as ever-present Belgian midfielder Steven Defour was effectively ruled out for the season after knee surgery. But a fresh month brought renewed determination, and Burnley impressively came from behind and became one of only a handful of sides to take anything from champions-elect Manchester City on an electric afternoon.
It's gone back inside for Bernardo Silva, squares it for Danilo, he's got a shot on him, Danilo, and it's a great goal. It's a great goal from the fullback, no chance for Nick Pope. From a Real Madrid player, Danilo's got the goal. We'll go back for Lowton, excellent from Burnley. Lowton to get a ball in, decent enough, Gudmundsson going! He's gone! Gudmundsson has got there for the equaliser. What a ball that is from Matt Lowton. Burnley stuck at it.
A rare off day followed at Swansea, but as Southampton arrived at Turf Moor, there were now clear signs that Burnley had put a winter of mild discontent behind them. Almost.
Lennon now, can he take his man on? He will always look to come inside, I think. Just got a cross in. Decent ball was the far post. Gudmundsson saved from the keeper. And it's there! Burnley lead! Ashley Barnes has got the last touch. Couldn't get it away, Southampton. Ashley Barnes is your man. Well, referee Westwood's way. That won't help Burnley here. And Redmond's driving through the middle here. Helps it on for Sims in acres of space. Burnley in trouble here. Back towards the back post. Headed back in there. Gabbiadini to reach and equalise. Oh, what a controversial goal that is. Bobby Madley, what were you doing? The referee got in the way of Westwood in the build-up. But Redmond did well. Supplied it wide for Sims. Stuck it to the back post. Headed down. Gabbiadini got to the ball and slammed it past Nick Pope.
Doubles over Everton don't come along too often, and a first in 58 years was earned the hard way as Chris Wood returned from injury to grab a dramatic winner after the Blues had taken an early lead. It was Dyche's 250th game as Burnley boss, and also buried the hoodoo of not winning after going behind in the top tier.
Ball forward for Barnes, chance here for Ashley Barnes, can he finish? He can! 1-1, Burnley a level! Oh, what a ball that is. Top ball, isn't it? Finished in style, 6th of the season for Ashley Barnes. Swung in by Gudmundsson, good delivery in there. And goal of Clarets! Chris Wood, he's back, and he's back with a goal.
Woody attacks it, header, bottom corner, Burnley in control.
And with that elusive victory behind them, there was to be no stopping Dyche's men as they burst West Ham's bubbles on a fractious day at the London Stadium.
Woods obliged and got there and won it as he got anybody in the middle. Waiting for support. Barnes has hung back nicely. Big chance for Barnes! Oh, and a goal! Ashley Barnes has got it. Chris Wood did ever so well. Laid it back for Ashley Barnes. 7th of the season. Ball into the middle again, looking for Gudmundsson, trying to help it on. Chance here for Burnley, touched on for Lennon, across the face, a goal! 2-0 Burnley! Chris Wood's got it! West Ham are in all sorts of trouble. Burnley are 2 up here, extended their advantage. Ball inside for Gudmundsson, he's had a good last few minutes. Looking to have a shot, test hard, he's parried in. Burnley've got a third, it's 3-0. Poor from Joe Hart, he parried it into the path of Chris Wood. He's got his second. West Ham United 0, Burnley 3. The Clarets are rampant.
Internationally, there was more England recognition for the club as both James Tarkowski and Nick Pope earned call-ups following their impressive debut Premier League campaigns. And it was a night to remember for defender Tarkowski as he made his debut for Gareth Southgate's side in the Wembley friendly against Italy. Ashley Barnes, meanwhile, was in the goal-scoring form of his life, and after signing a new long-term deal, he celebrated with one of the goals of the season as bottom club West Brom were put to the sword in a devastating display at the Hawthorns.
It's threaded through nicely for Lennon. Can Lennon get a cross in here? He's on one towards the back post. Barnes! Yes! Oh, what a goal! It's 4 in 4! for Ashley Barnes. What a finish, right-footed. No chance for Foster. Oh, nice ball on for Wood here. Chance for Burnley to finish it. Pratt. Wood, can he finish it now? He can! Chris Wood. The Clarets double their advantage. Foster made the save, but Wood was there to head it home.
And with spring firmly in the air, that man Vokes had a definite spring in his step to score after just 22 seconds at Watford and kickstart a fight back that will lead to a 4th straight win. The first time Burnley had done that in the top flight since 1968.
Westwood to swing it in, deep towards the back post. Keeper started to come together. Vokes first touch. First touch on Vokes. Oh, what a story that is. First touch off the bench. Sam Vokes has got the equaliser. Watford defence all over the place. 20 minutes left to play. Here's Westwood with the delivery, swings it in towards the back post. Header one, back in there. Is it over the line? It is, surely. We're waiting for the referee. Has he given it? Yes! He has. Burnley are 2-1 up. Who's celebrating the goal? Is it Jack Cork in the end? We're seeing it now on replay. Headed back in there. Jack Cork gets there. Keeper tries to palm it away, and it is well over the line.
By now, the battle for 7th place was really hotting up, and the two main protagonists met as Leicester travelled to Turf Moor.
Here's Barnes driving forward. Helps it on, big chance here for Wood. Can he finish? Legs of Michael. The touchdown! Burnley lead! It's Chris Wood again! Into double figures for the Clarets. Denied once, wasn't going to be denied a second time. And Chris Wood's got an opener. Kevin Long in there, Tarkowski in there, swung in by Goodmanson towards the back post, and a one, it's 2! Would you believe it? It's 2 for the Clarets! First league goal for Burnley for Kevin Long.
At the start of the season, our main aim is obviously staying in the Premier League, and to be on the verge of getting a European spot now is a fantastic achievement, and for the fans it's massive. They're all dreaming of European football, and hopefully we can get that for them.
That victory gave Burnley real breathing space over the Midlanders, although Chelsea issued a sharp reminder that the superpowers still rule the roost, with a win just days later.
Trying to get towards the byline, knocks it back inside. Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, it's an own goal, unfortunately.
Going long, I think.
Yeah, Moses did all the hard work. It was beyond the grasp of Nick Pope. Goodmanson to take it on now. Will he come inside and have a shot here, Goodmanson? Got deflection! Burnley are level! Ashley Barnes is claiming it. It's the shot from Goodmanson, deflected on by Barnes. Here's Emerson with the ball in. Oh, it might fall for Moses. Chance for Moses. He scored. Got the better of Pope at his near post. Fell to him, and Moses, right-footed, has planted it into the Burnley net.
It was now as much about keeping their rivals at arm's length as catching sides above them. And Burnley dug out another priceless point against a Stoke side fighting for survival to set up the run for home.
Chance in there, back again for Ndiaye with a shot, in for Stoke. They lead, and that's a classy finish. It's Bedan Ndiaye with a goal. Westwood stabs it wide for Lennon. Westwood delivery towards the back post. Chance here, kept out by Burnley. And Burnley scored. Who's got the last touch? Ashley Barnes is claiming it. Stoke were all over the place, and Burnley are level.
When Brighton came to town for the penultimate home game, the target had effectively become a point to see off Leicester and Everton in the race for Europe.
Here's Goodmanson with it, swings it in left-footed towards that back post. And a one! Burnley trying to force it over the line. Keeper's down on it. Has it got over? One or two queries. Burnley still got it in there. It's in a corner. Got to check his watch here, Roger East.
Well, he's got
Burnley think they've got it over the line.
Barnes goes in with Ryan. Ryan spills it. Cork has a do. Ryan spills it. Tarkowski backheels it across the yard box.
I think, to be fair to the technology in the referee, I don't think that was ever over the line. I fancy Johan Berg Goodmanson here. He's due one. Hit by Goodmanson, saved by Ryan. He's having a magnificent season. Got down well to his right-hand side. Burnley's 150th Premier League game ends in a draw. The Europa League, it beckons. Burnley are ever so close now.
Thanks to a 12th clean sheet of the campaign, only an avalanche of goals stood between Dyche's heroes and a place in history. The European tour was on. First, though, there was a small matter of a party to attend to celebrate the achievement. Oh, and for Arsenal to say goodbye to Arsene Wenger. And with that out of the way and Everton out of the frame, no one can deny Burnley their moment of glory when Eddie Howe's Bournemouth bring down the curtain on a magnificent season at Turf Moor